Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and welcome to the Citizen channel and one of our regular features. That was the week that was, where we have a little quiz, 21 questions, based around the couple of recent games as I'm recording this. This is the first time I've done one where we've actually lost one of the games. So the old lucky quiz isn't so lucky anymore, but it's bound to happen. I couldn't have gone on forever, could we? But sadly, we lost to that lot, didn't we? Unfortunately. Yeah, so we're going to look back at the United game. Yeah, I'll say the name. United game on the 7th of March, and of course the Southampton game on the 10th of March, where we're back up and running. So we're going to have 10 questions on United, 10 questions on the Southampton game and Southampton, and one You Are the Ref question, thanks to Mr. Trevelyan and Mr. Keith Hackett, who's been supporting City, I think, this week, as I'm recording this, obviously with that diabolical lack of a penalty given in the Southampton game. Anyway, join me for this. It's very very family friendly, this quiz, so please enjoy. If you're new to this channel, please push that subscribe button. If you enjoy what you see, please push the notification button so you know these vlogs are coming out. Of course, you know I do match reviews, match previews, history features, lots of different things on City. So please enjoy, and hopefully I can entertain you with that. And if you do check the playlist, you'll see stuff on I also have a film and TV channel. I'm very greedy. A film and TV channel. I do film reviews, TV drama reviews, information vlogs on like what's out to buy and what's coming on at the cinema. Fingers crossed if they reopen very hopefully soon as I'm recording this. So yeah, if you're any interested in that, please have a look at my film and TV channel. If not, don't worry, there's loads of football. But if you know someone who might be interested, please put it in my direction. Please, any City fans you know who might enjoy this channel, please also give them a nudge in my direction. Of course, it's Bernard Dineen, simple as that. Bernard Dineen, B-E-R-N-A-R-D, Bernard Dineen, D-I-N-N-E-N. But even if you spell it wrong on Google, you'll probably find me. I'll probably pop up somewhere there because it's quite a rare name. Anyway, please, all comments are welcome, all thumbs ups are very, very welcome, and there's a couple of links on screen for Facebook and Twitter, so if you follow and friend me on there, I do check every 3 or 4 days and follow and friend everyone back. Right, the quiz, same rules. You can either pause this and have a think, don't go looking at Google, because I give you all the answers at the end anyway, and I think they're fairly spot on, all the answers. I mean, there's a couple that might be slightly deviations, but I'm the quiz master, so what I say goes, so there you go. So yeah, 21 questions. I say we've got an odd one, You Are the Ref, which is people like that. Halfway through, I'll do that one. Yeah, and if you want to do it normal time, I will leave a little bit of a space when I'm asking the question, leave a bit of a gap. So you've got to really challenge yourself, try and do it within the time limit, obviously, of me actually speaking, and see how many you get. So, because if you're very good at it, obviously, it might be a little bit harder doing it that way. But again, it's more fun. There's perhaps 3 or 4 of you playing as well. If you're all City fans, you know a little bit about City. It's you can even do it secretly and then see what scores you all get at the end, something like that. Anyway, I don't have to tell you how to play quizzes. I'm sure you know how to play quizzes. Right, question 1. Here we go. The United game. In 82 league games at City, United have now won 21, 31, 41, or 51 times. I don't think any of them are any good. Oh, shocking. So in 82 league games at City, so it could have been Hyde Road, it could have been Main Road, could have been the Etihad, United have won 21 times, 31 times, 41 times, or 51 times. Worth a guess, isn't it, if you don't know that one? So you've got 4 options there. Right, question 2, there we go. We got a little headline there from the Daily Mirror, I think that one there. Yeah, so Pep, don't blank it now. So what's the missing word? What are we looking for? Obviously, this is the United game, don't forget, not the Southampton game. So the missing word in the headline, in the Mirror, Pep, don't blank it now. So what's the missing word? What's the blank? Always worth a guess, isn't it? It's not a swear word, so anyway, you know that much. Right, question 3. Who's the link? So who links the 2 clubs between City and United? So it was at City between 1974 to 1979, and at United in 84 and 85 to 87, and back at City for 87-88. There you go. So which player are we talking about? He was at City between 1974 and 79. He was at United in 1984 and 85-87. So it might have been a loan involved or something like that. And back at City for the 87-88 season. So who we're looking for? Obviously, it's a football. Obviously, it's a City player, isn't it? And there's obviously a United player at some stage as well. I'll give you that clue. Sometimes there might be player and a manager link, but obviously this is just a player. So who's the link? Question 4, shirt maths. There we go. You got 5 players there. You got to know the squad numbers. So they're going to give you a total. So there's 2 parts to this question. You can get 2 points for this one. So first of all, give me the grand total of all the shirts. And, yeah, which player wore this number between 2010 and 2018? So that might be a clue in itself. But, yeah, so give us the total number that it adds up to of those 5 players. And which famous City player wore it between 2010 and 2018, that squad number. I think he did most of it. I don't think he changed it. I'm fairly sure he wore it all the time. I might be wrong, but again, as I say... obviously, he wore it for most of that anyway, even if he did change it at some stage. But so, anyway. See if you can get that one. Question 5, here we go. To the nearest mile, not kilometres. Forget your kilometres. You'll have to convert it to miles if you only know kilometres. But how far is it from the Etihad to Old Trafford? In miles. To the nearest mile, how far is it? So if you give me a kilometres answer, because I don't know off kilometres offhand what it works out at, but you'll have to convert it to miles. So how far is the Etihad from Old Trafford? Question 6. There you go. The lineups for the day. Obviously the starting 11 and the bench. Who's missing from the lineup? So who's missing from the starting team? Starting 11, and who's missing from the bench? The United game, don't forget. So there you go. There's the squad. So who's missing from the team and who's missing from the bench? And question 7, there you go. Test your United knowledge. It's not too hard though, is it? Who dat? Who's that? Who's those 2 players with the funny heads on? So a little bit of United knowledge is needed as well, of course. But I've not picked the most difficult. I'll put it this way: if I sort of knew who it was, you've got a chance, because I'm rubbish at anyone apart from City. Even City players, I struggle. I can never tell. Rodri from who is it? Rodri from Cancelo to Torres. I can never tell all 3 of them apart. I'm absolutely useless. That was question 7. Who's that? Question 8. Yeah, true or false question this. So you got a 50-50 chance. The League Cup, in its various machinations and sponsors, etc., is the only competition in which City have more wins in matches between the teams. So obviously when we played United in all the competitions, the League Cup is the only one we have more victories against United in. So you're obviously talking FA Cups, you're talking league games, etc., etc. So it's only the League Cup we've actually won more than United. Is that true or false? It could be false. It could be they might have won more than us. It's just, is that statement true or false? Question 9. Yeah, there you go. We've got to spot the ball with KDB, haven't we? So have a look at that one. And where do you think the ball? Is it A, B, C or D? I think the second one's quite hard. I don't think that's quite as hard as the one I've got later on for the Southampton game. But I'll have a go at that one. Spot the ball. A, B, C or D. Question 10. Now cast your mind back. Yeah, cast your mind back to 1881. No. Anyway, 12th of November 1881 was the first meeting between us, our respective teams. But under which names did we play? We certainly didn't play United versus City. In 12th of November 1881, under which names did we play each other? So there's a couple of answers you could give me for City, but you get a point for either. It doesn't really matter. And obviously what name were United known as when we first met on the 12th of November 1881. Sadly a defeat as well, but hey, there you go. We can't have everything, can we? So what 2 names? Think back to 1881. What was City known as and what were United known as? Right, on to You Are the Ref, Mr. Trevelyan, and of course the wonderful Keith Hackett. The fantastic game. It's good fun can be had with this one. And today I don't like the picture on that card there. I'm not impressed with who they've got on there. But anyway, here we go. A defender passes a ball back to a teammate inside the box, but seeing an opponent racing in, the keeper shouts for him to leave it and picks it up. What now? There you go. So it's a back pass, surely. A, award an indirect free kick for the back pass. B, allow play to continue. Or C, award a free kick to the attacking team. So which of those options? A defender passes the ball back to a teammate inside the box. But seeing an opponent racing in, the keeper quite rightly shouts for him to leave it, then he'll collect it. And picks it up, and so he picks it up. So what now? He's picked up a back pass. Surely. Have a think anyway. Have a think on that one. Might be quite simple, might not be. Give you the answer on that in a bit. Have a think on that one. Right, we need to pause and have a think. But here we go. So there's 15 points there up for grabs on those first 11 questions. So we'll see how many you'll get out of that. Right, on to the second part of the quiz now. This is Southampton game, of course. And question 12, we'll start with something on Southampton. You have to have a little bit of general knowledge, or you can just guess, whatever you want to do. But this was Southampton's 7th, 8th, 9th or 10th spell back in the Premier League. So this season is Southampton's 7th, 8th, 9th or 10th consecutive season, obviously back in the Premier League in this current era. So obviously in the last lot. 7th, 8th, 9th or 10th. I mean, it's always worth a guess, isn't it? If you can remember what season they came up, you can use your fingers, can't you? You know, you've got 10 fingers, it could be up to 10, couldn't it? So there you go. There you go, question 13. Yeah, of course, an easy one. I mean, that is so easy. I just thought I'd throw that in there. You've got to know who that is, haven't you? I mean, it's... yeah, even if you don't know who that guy sort of been shot next to him, I think you know who that one is. But who that anyway? I thought a nice easy one this week. Question 14, yeah, true or false question here. So have a think on this one. And the strip Southampton wore. I mean, true or false? Southampton's away strip, the second kit, is reverse of their first kit. Home strip, a red diagonal on a white shirt. So, true. Is this true? Southampton's away strip, or their second kit, is the reverse of their first kit. Obviously, the home kit. So it's a red diagonal on a white shirt, as opposed to a white diagonal on a red shirt, which is their home kit. So, true or false? Is that statement true? Second kit is reverse of their first kit. Red diagonal on white shirts. Is it a red diagonal on white shirt? So is that true or false? Question 15. Right, there we go. Yeah, not missing word this time. Missing word in the tweet round. Yeah, so KDB commented after the Southampton game. But what's missing? He commented, back to blank ways. So what's the missing word? So what's the word that he's saying there? He didn't swear. He's not a swearing man. So there you go. So what's the missing word? Kevin De Bruyne after the game. Back to blank ways. Shark perhaps? Not heard that for a while. Question 16. Yeah, the missing link now. The links to two clubs, City and Southampton. Here we go. He was at City between 2011 and 18, and at Southampton from 2018 to the present day. So who links the two sides? He was at City from 2011 to 2018, and he was at Southampton from 2018 to now. So he's still at Southampton. There may be a little twist in that question, but that's the basic. I'm not cheating. It's absolutely true what I just said. So who is it? Who are we talking about? Who's the missing link? It's question 16. And question 17, yeah, we go to the squad for this Southampton game. So who's missing from this lineup? Who's missing from the starting 11? And who's missing off the bench? So which two players are we looking for from that squad lineup for the Southampton game? Who's missing from the first 11? And who's missing from the splinter-yielding bench? So who's given me 2 players. If you only get 1 right, you get 1 point. So it's obviously 2 right, you get 2 points. None, zilch. So that's question 17. Who's missing from that lineup? Question 18. There we go. With that penalty that Southampton had against us, City have now conceded how many penalties at the Etihad this season? So how many penalties have we conceded at the Etihad? And it is actually a joint record at the moment for a season, even though we've got a few games left. Well, 3 is it? 3 games, 3 home games? Not many. We've got a lot of away games. 6 away and 3 at home, I think. So we're nearly done, aren't we? Yeah. Let's get it sorted. Yeah, so how many penalties at the Etihad? I'll give you multiple choice. Is it 5, 6, 7 or 8? So it's one of those 4. So that'll give you a help, wasn't it? So City have conceded how many penalties at the Etihad this season? 5, 6, 7 or 8? This will be another record. Record breakers. Oh no, not really. It's not a very record we want, really, is it? And I think we've conceded them all, and they've scored from them all, haven't they? I don't remember anyone missing one recently against us, although we do plenty of that, don't we? Right, question 19. There we go. Another spot the ball. Mr. Foden's flying there, isn't he? So, can you see where the ball is? That's a little bit harder, that one, to me. It's not quite as simple. Well, the other one wasn't that simple, was it? But I think that's quite a hard one this week. But you may use that as a clue to put it somewhere where you might not expect it to be, mightn't you? But I might be tricking you. I might be just trying to con you. So where's the ball? A, B, C or D on that one, Mr. Foden? Question 20. Yeah, Mahrez. Yes, Mr. Mahrez had a good game, didn't he? That was his 26th Premier League goal. Scored against. He totted up his 25th and 26th league goal against Southampton. But which German player? There's a big clue for you. Did he overtake who sat on 25 goals? So he levelled and then beat it. So which German player did he overtake? We've had a few Germans, haven't we? So that's Mahrez, his 25th and 26th. Now his 26th overtakes which German player for City, playing for City? And 21, a little bit of shirt maths again, get your brain in gear. Yeah, so I don't want to know any squad number this time. Just add it up, what's it come to? What's the total I'm looking for? There is significance in that total. I think there is a significance to do with football in that total figure. But if I told you that, it'd give you the answer. So I won't do that. I think it's still that anyway. But I'll give you that in a minute when we do the answers. So how many did those shirts tot up to in that picture there? Right, there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. That was the week that was City versus United and Southampton. Right, we'll zoom through the answers now. So, say, if you've been Googling, you've been wasting your time, haven't you? Right, here we go. Question 1, back to the United game. Yeah, in 82 league games, it's far too many, isn't it? But they've actually won 9 of the last 18, but in total they've won 31. So they've almost won a third of those in the last 18 games. That's pretty bad when you can think how good we have been over the last 10, 11, 12 years. It's a little bit of a worrying stat, isn't it? We have to sort that out. We'll have to start redressing that balance, I think. But yeah, so the answer I was looking for was 31 anyway, as I said, but almost a third of them in the last, 18. That's 7th of the total probably we've got, or 6th of the total we've got. It's a bit worrying, but we're going to have to sort that out. Anyway, give yourself a point for 31. Let's not dwell. Let's depress ourselves. The missing word in the headline round there we go. Yeah, the Daily Mirror, of course. It's Pep : don't blow it now. Please don't blow it now. That's what we're all saying, isn't it? But hopefully Southampton's got us back on track. Well, there you go. Don't blow it now. And question 3. Who's the link between City and United? City at 74 to 79, United in 84 and 85 to 87, and City 87 to 88. Of course, it's Mr. Peter Barnes, isn't he? How can I look at him in that shirt? Oh, I nearly didn't print that, but I thought, well, it's history, isn't it? It's what it was. He did go back on loan to United in 84, as I stated there, but didn't play a first-team game. So it was a bit not a trick question, but he was at United in 84. He just didn't play a first-team game. And then obviously he signed 85 to 87 after officially, and then came back to City for a season. Peter Barnes was the answer. Shirt maths, yeah, 5 players. What's the total and which City player wore it? So between 2010 and 18, of course, you got Jesus 9, Martial 9, Diaz 3, Rodri 16, and Stones 5. If you add all those up together, it comes to 42. And who's the most famous number 42 between 2010 and 2018? Of course, it was I want it Yaya Toure, of course. So 2 points if you got both of that, or 1 point if you got either or. It doesn't make any difference. Question 5. To the nearest mile, how far is the Etihad from Old Trafford? Well, it's 4 miles to the nearest mile. So what's that? 6.2 kilometres, something like that. So it's 4.3, yeah, about 6.8, 6.9 kilometres if my maths is about right, just around that. So if you said 7 kilometres, go on, I'll give you a point if you said 7 kilometres, the nearest kilometre, but 4 miles is the answer I'm looking for, really. Who's missing from the lineup? Of course, well, there the starting 11, of course, was Diaz. And the subs bench was Mendy, Mr. Benjamin Mendy. So I always forget these, even though I do it, and then I look about 3 or 4 days later, obviously at the older game, and I'm totally lost of who played and who didn't. Question 7, there we go. Who dat? Of course. Well, the United one was quite easy, wasn't it? It was Mr. Trashford, and Cancelo. Did he get injured last night? I don't know. I saw something on a headline anyway, but. Anyway, Rashford and Cancelo were the two. Just give yourself 2 points if you got both of them. If you didn't, just whatever, 1 or 0. Question 8, yeah, true or false, the League Cup is the only competition in which City have more wins in matches between the teams. Yeah, I mean, even the Community Shield or Charity Shield, United have won more than us. So yes, sadly, it is only the League Cup. We've actually won 5, drawn 1 and lost 4 against United when we played them in the League Cup. So it's the only thing. So let's hopefully over the years start getting that back. We've certainly got a long way to go in the Premier League games, though, haven't we? We'll say we're just getting further behind. Question 9. Spot the ball, of course. There you go. Yeah, the KDB. The ball is at D. D. So if you said D, give yourself a point. Question 10. Yeah. 12th of November 1881, yeah, I remember it well, no I don't, was the first meeting. Under which names did we play each other? Of course it was St Mark's, was City, or it could have been West Gorton, so it's St Mark's, West Gorton sort of brackets, but I think most of us would have thought of St Mark's anyway. Against St Mark's, West Gorton 0, and of course Newton Heath, wasn't it, 3, so not great, was it? St Mark's, West Gorton 0, Newton Heath 3, or just St Mark's? As it was the proper answer. But if you said West Gorton, I'll let you have that. Question 11. You are the ref. There we go. We'll stick it up there. Of course. Well, yeah. I mean, I was a bit surprised. Yeah. Answer B. Allow play to continue. The law on back passes is clear. It defines them as a ball deliberately kicked to the goalkeeper by a teammate. So even though it was a back pass, it was a back pass to a colleague, wasn't it? Another player. It wasn't a definite back pass to the keeper. So that was quite clever of the keeper to realise that. This was not the case. So the keeper has done nothing wrong by picking the ball up. So there you go. And I would have got that wrong, to be honest with you. I would have perhaps looked at it and think, oh, is that a trick question? But yeah, I would have probably got that wrong. How did you do anyway? So that's the first part of the quiz. There's 15 points up for grabs there. Right, up to the Southampton game now. Yeah, that was Southampton's ninth game. Obviously got promoted in 2011-12, the same season we obviously won our first Premiership title. They actually got promoted up to the Premier League then for the season after. So this is their 9th, if you like, continuous season in this era anyway of the Premier League. Obviously they've been up and down before, haven't they? I think. Certainly with the English League, you know, the old First Division, etc. So yeah, so this is the 9th. So 9th was what I was looking for. Question 13, who dat? Well, that was a simple one, wasn't it? Of course, Augusta Wynn knocked that other guy over, didn't it? But it was Aymeric Laporte, of course, who was who dat on the image. Question 14, yeah, true or false? Yeah, well, it was false, because actually that's their 3rd kit, the red diagonal on a white shirt. Their 2nd kit is actually dark blue, so obviously against us they didn't play in dark blue, as you because we play in blue anyway. Even though it's dark, it would have been all right, wouldn't it? I mean, we play Chelsea in sky blue sometimes, don't we? And they play in dark blue, but I don't think there would have been a colour clash, wouldn't there? But no, so I was false. The statement was false anyway. No, I was just trying to trick you there. It was that's their third kit. The second kit is actually dark blue, so they played in the third kit, which is the red diagonal on the white shirt. So if you said false, give yourself a point. 15, missing tweet, of course. Well, you know, KDB's not going to swear or anything, is it? So his tweet was back to winning ways. Simple. Yeah, can't say any more than that, really, can you? Question 15, give yourself a point for that. 16, the missing link, of course. Yeah, it's a good one, that one. I probably wouldn't have got that one, to be honest with you. City between 2011 and 18 and Saints from 2018 to present day. Now, this guy is currently at Stoke City, but he's only on loan at Stoke. He's still obviously officially a Southampton player. And of course, we're talking Angus Gunn, aren't we, the goalkeeper? So there you go. So you're sort of thinking, oh, he's at Stoke or whatever, but obviously he's only on loan at Stoke at the moment. I don't know how he's doing though. I'll have to find out now. I found that out. I only found that out today. I'll have to have a look. That's question 16. So it's Angus Gunn was the answer we're looking for. Question 17, of course, who's missing from the lineup? Well, our captain's missing from the starting 11 there, isn't he? Fernandinho's missing from the starting 11. How can we go without our captain? And of course, Raheem on the bench there. He doesn't spend that much time on the bench these days, does he? But yeah, Sterling's missing from the bench. So Ferner from the starting 11 and Raheem Sterling from the bench. Question 18, yeah, the penalty. So it equals another couple of clubs at the moment. That was our sixth penalty conceded at the Etihad. So, as I said, we actually equal the record at the moment. We do have another 3 home league games to obviously improve on that or not improve on it, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, so it's 6 anyway was the answer I was looking for. Question 18. And of course, question 19, I thought that was quite tricky, that one. Where's the ball? But you might have just listened to what I said and just thought, oh, well, it doesn't look there, so I'll put it there. It certainly doesn't look as though it's at B, does it? But obviously, the ball is at B there. Obviously, certainly he's not looking at B, but Zinchenko might be looking. But as I say, it's hard. You know, I don't think Foden or the guy challenging him are looking at B particularly, but yeah, that's a good one. Anyway, answer was B. Anyway, give yourself a point for that. And of course, 20. I mean, yeah, I'm thinking of Germans. I mean, the obvious one's Rossler, but obviously he scored far more than 25 goals, didn't he? So, obviously the German player we're talking about that Mahrez bypassed against when he scores against Southampton was, of course, Leroy Sané, who scored 25 goals. So, obviously now Mahrez is better than him with 26 overall. So, great stuff for Mahrez. Sad for Leroy. And 21, the last one. Yeah, what's the total? Just a simple total. Yeah, I was thinking that was... obviously 92 clubs in the league. Is there still 92 clubs? I'm not 100% sure. I think there is, isn't there, between the Premier League and the other divisions? There used to always be anyway, but as I said, I've not gone back and checked that. But yeah, I think there's 24 in each, isn't there, of the 3 below us, and then 20 in the... So yeah, it's still 92. So yeah, there it is. That's the answer, 92. So if it's 47... plus 17, plus 2, plus 26 equals 92. So if I said equals the number of clubs in league in football, then it may have been easy for you to work that out. But it was shirt maths. It wasn't general knowledge. So there you go. Anyway, how'd you do? That's a total there. So that's another 11 points on the second half of the quiz there, add to the 15. So that's a total of 26, I think, if my maths is right. Probably might be wrong, but if you get anywhere near 26, if you get 27 out of 26, you've done very, very well. But there you go. So let me know how you do anyway. It'd be nice to see some of your scores on there. So that's 26. I do plan in months to come to have little prizes for these quizzes if I get enough people interested. So I'll see how it goes, and or I might do an odd special one every now and then and just stick with these for now. And let me know what you think anyway. Are they all right, these things? I mean, I don't know. I get views, some up and down. You know, sometimes you get quite a lot of views and other times it's not as many. So it's not like the match reviews and previews, is it? It's something a little bit different. Just let me know, please, in the comments if you do like the quizzes, if you do enjoy the quizzes, and do you play it with other people or just do it on your own? I mean, just let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching today. We're going to do the rest of the day. Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. So we meet here again on the Citizen channel, or perhaps have a flick across, have a look at my film and TV channel, whatever it is. All I ever ask on this one is please stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.